I'm sorry I'm late, but I never take responsibility for my own actions. No. Blame Film Gob. Hit it. Hit it.
That's my boy. Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody doing out there in YouTube land? It's your boy Fatal J back again with another awesome, stupendous, marvelous, wonderful YouTube video, making a fool of myself for you. We in here, 24 people up in here. Smash that like button. We're going to break down Zack Snyder going in and dropping more bombs. And there's a lot of stuff that stood out, a lot of stuff. Fatal J, even this time, Fatal J don't never take notes. I took notes this time because he said a lot of dope stuff. But before we get into that, I want to see who up in here. We got my boy Richardson up in here. What up, my friend? We got Geeky Leezy. Geeky Leezy be doing them videos where she be dancing and stuff. And it's so cool. Check out her stuff. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Angry Vader up in the speaks. Angry Vader, what up, my dude? Glad you're here. We got my boy up in here. Stay go bang. Jay out here on Ninja Time every stream. Man, I'm sorry, man. Jeez Louise. What can I say? I'm sorry. Okay? I tried my best. I was a little late, and then something happened to my stomach. I had the boo-boo, man. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I know y'all gonna look at me crazy after I said that, but still. We supposed to break down this interview right here, though. But before we get into that, let me continue and let me keep going. Oh, let me change my background. My background look dark and scary. Let me change it to this right here. Boom. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see who up in here. 25 people. Stay go bang. Thank you so much. And look who we got in the background, sir. Ha!
Pop, 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 pop.
Woo! We got Retro Steve up in here. Man, you got the guns, man.
Man, this is what I call Fatal J guns, man. Protect Fatal J at all
Fatal
costs.
J. Protect Fatal J. Hey, did you peep out the Zack Snyder interview? Did you peep it out?
I did. And
okay.
With whose girl? With whose girl? Gob's girl, yo.
And Gob, you better bring your tail up in here because you told me you was coming on your own stream. Look here, Gob. You told me. You said, Fatal J, I'm going to be there. Be a man of your word, Film God. Call me out. You call me out plenty of times. I'm calling you out. Stand up for yourself, sir. Let's see who else in here, though. Let's see we got some more people up in this joint. You know what? This is spread love day. I might just put the link up in the chat and let everybody come up in here because this is a glorious moment right now. Let me continue. DC Extended, thank you for coming. We got Fars Paul. We got Becky up in here.
What's
I know that ain't it.
What the last name?
Okay, let me try. Hold on, let me try. Becky Browand. He getting better. He been practicing.
It sounds like Becky belongs in Gondor, yo.
Hey man, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. Like I literally thought about doing a video where you see nothing but Gandalf fighting people in the background. It's coming, bro. It's coming.
See, Gandalf's like Zack, yo. We thought Gandalf was gone, but then who came back? Huh?
He came back, and we
You
gonna get
Gandalf
into
the
it.
Gray? No, Gandalf the White, more
Hold on.
powerful.
I'm supposed to do something to blow everybody's mind right now. Demarjani, thank you so much for coming. This is what? This is what? Film guy, you supposed to talk.
Hello. I don't know what happened. I thought you had left the stream or something.
No, I was late, man. My stomach was bothering me, man.
No, when you put me on screen, I thought I was the only one left in the room.
No, like I'm trying to get real tricky and crazy with this stuff. But we supposed to get into it. Igor, thank you for coming. Damien, thank you for coming. Odin. That's some big gigantic YouTubers up in here watching me. Odin, it's been a long time since we streamed. We need to start back. And you all right, Odin. I am sexy. Thank you for recognizing that.
That's right.
Thank you. Film Gob doesn't appreciate my sexiness. All Film Gob does is talk about me.
What?
Let's continue.
Hey, what?
We got the Watchtower. Stick around a little bit. I might got something for you, Watchtower. Because all this stuff you've been predicting, let me tell you something. I thought you was a little crazy, bro. But you know things.
Jeffrey knows the truth.
Jeffrey,
you want to know the truth.
Jeffrey knows things, you know?
Jeffrey knows.
We got Joyce up in here. Joyce, I see you. I lost you, but I see you, Joyce. We got Randy up in here. Randy, what up, sir? We got Matcha up in here, and I think I got everybody. James, Colin up in here. Odin is winking at me. I think he's hitting on the boy Fatal J, but it's okay because a lot of people do. Thank you so much. We got Sickness up in here. We got Angry Vader. We got 42 people up in here. Smash that like button. We got Steve Martin in here. We got Carrie Scott. We got Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, you kind of a handsome guy, bro. Let me keep moving. But y'all think Fatal J something wrong with Fatal J? He may be a little suspect. That's a little suspect. The Master of None. The Master of None. I remember you. You've been doing streams with Dawson, I believe. We got Rosemary up in here. Film Gob, you know her?
Yeah, I know Rosemary. She's a blank.
She's a blank.
Yeah.
What you mean by that, sir?
Blank as in a black pink fan, a blank.
There it
Oh.
goes. There it goes.
Okay. Blackpink in the house. A Blackpink lover. Okay, we got Plan Ann up in here. And I think I got everybody. Frank the Bunny, thank you so much. Now, chat, y'all need to stick around because we're supposed to break down this interview just for you. Now, fellas, I'm going to go around in the circle, starting with Film Gob. What was in this article that stood out to you? What was like the top 3 things that stood out to you? And we're going to play a little bit of this too.
So, talking about the Joker's new look, that was probably the main exciting part of the interview.
Yeah.
What else is on screen? Let me check.
Steve, what about you?
Just how wonderful Grace looks, man. Man, Grace she's this interview, man.
She's starting to de-age a little bit. She started to de-age because it seemed like some point Grace was getting kind of old looking. You know what I mean?
Grace was reaching, but then Grace got the fountain of youth back. Cause positivity, man.
You know what? She been drinking on whatever Zack. Because remember, Zack was looking kind of old at one point, and then I think he drank that juice, that Ra's al Ghul juice, that Lazarus Pit juice. Yeah.
Oozing machismo is going through. Zack's machismo is spreading. You know,
we got some
positive. You know,
keeping people positive. Positivity do keep you young, and it helps you achieve a lot of things. And we got another friend of mine in the background, and you know what time it is? It's called prime time. Prime time.
What's good, gentlemen?
Prime. Before we go into this video, I want you to tell me: did you see it, and what was the most dope parts of this interview to you?
I mean, I watched it. I'm going to go more into depth later on tonight, but there's a lot of key points and a lot of key elements in the interview. I would probably say the one that really stood out to me, I'm just going to give you the one that stood out to me was that now we have clarification on that fully is that Toby Emmerich is the one that actually called him.
He called him.
So we have clarification.
So Toby was the one that said, we want you back.
Right. Toby Emmerich is the one that called him. So, and that's why a lot of stuff came into fruition. Basically, Toby Emmerich really saw the movement, even though he's the last one that's former on the board, the one that made all the calls prior to everything that happened. But with Zack saying that Toby Emmerich is the one, even though we had it from the article prior, they did put it out there, but we're hearing it from Zack himself. And what he stated was Toby Emmerich is the one that gave him a call. He gave him a call, and that's why we have this. That's why this is into fruition. Pretty much because of the fandom and Toby Emmerich. This is more of a business deal. With Toby Emmerich, it's not really whatever. He understands there's money involved. He understands it. That's just the first one. But that's the first one. That's not the main one, but that's the first one. I got other three, but I'll be discussing that later on tonight. But that's the main one. That's the first one.
No, man, you need to discuss it now so you can be refreshed for your stuff later on. We don't. Hey, this the thing. We don't hold back on the Fatal J show, sir. We don't never do that. But this is what I'm gonna do, fellas. We're gonna go with Film Guy top pick, and then we're gonna talk about it. Film Guy top pick was the new Joker. We're gonna peek this out, and then we're gonna discuss, and then we're gonna discuss with the chat. So let's get busy. This is the part that Film Guy said stood out to him. Let's talk about it.
You've not shared the audio, Jay.
Yeah, you gotta
Y'all
back
can't hear it?
No, you gotta share it. You gotta back out and then share the audio. Get out to share and then back out and then make sure you click share.
So y'all saying Fatal J is acting like a boomer right now? All right, let's try it again, y'all.
To the Fatal J internet drive, yo.
Let's try it again, y'all. I'm gonna try it again. Let me know if y'all hear it now. Let me see if y'all hear it.
With him because I thought it was really cool, but I also felt like.
Do y'all hear it?
Turn up the volume in the browser as well. The volume on underneath.
I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. Don't worry, fellas. I'm gonna get it together.
Yo, why do we need to watch it, man? Everyone has watched it.
Just talk about it.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
All right, well, fine. Let's talk about it. The
Ain't
new
nothing
Joker.
new.
What do y'all think about the
Not
new
like
Joker
she put a
look?
new video up.
What y'all think about the new Joker look?
We've not seen it, but I mean, it's going to be. It sounds good from what Grace is saying. She says on Twitter, she's clarifying that it's not something from a video game. She said it's the look that she's seen is kind of reminding her of how video games reimagine characters, and this is on that kind of level. She's saying.
I'd expect something from, say, like the Mortal Kombat games and Injustice, something NetherRealm. Because if you notice in Grace's channel, she's always bigging up NetherRealm, Ed Boom, and all those two particular games specifically, right? Injustice, Mortal Kombat. So probably something along those lines.
Okay, y'all. I'm a dumb boomer. I got it right this time. Let's do it. We go. Look, I want the people in the chat to hear it too. Maybe they haven't seen it yet. So let's peep this out. I got it right. Let's do it.
I said, Zach,
We were just chatting.
there's a rumor going around that Joker, your Joker, has a different look. And you said, well, Grace, that's true.
It is true that there. I mean, listen, I wanted to, of course, honor what had been created with him because I thought it was really cool. But I also felt like in this, I'm not going to tell you what happens in the little scene, but
we won't tell everybody else.
yes, I did tell. But there is some water has gone under the proverbial bridge between when last we saw Joker and this sort of appearance.
Okay, what y'all got out of that? Because he basically was saying he wanted to honor David Ayer's look of Joker but something happened. What did y'all get out of that?
Is that the Fatal J hotline I hear in the back?
Yeah, 1-800
One 900 Fatal J. Hello, you're talking to Fatal J. Say yes, we got scoops for you today. Press 1.
But what do y'all think about that? He wanted to honor the look. Stop. He wanted to honor the look of Joker, and then he said something about water or something under the bridge or something like that. What do y'all get from that? Did he have to change the look? He couldn't go with the David Ayer Suicide Squad look. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both, or maybe like because I'm thinking something. Again, you got to look at NetherRealm how they make characters, right?
Film guy, what you think? Prime, what you think? Prime, you on mute.
Oh, my bad. I'm just getting back. What would you want? I'm just getting back.
He was talking about he wanted to honor the look of Suicide Squad Joker, but he said he had to change it. He said something happened and he had to change. So what you think about that so far?
Oh, I mean, that's simple. That's very, very simple. All he just doing is probably what he's going to do is probably do a prior event that actually happened before the actual Joker that we got in Suicide Squad happened, because it might be something that's in the timeline where something happened previously. So, you know, it could be to the point. It might be something where to the point is that, remember, because Joker only has a certain amount of Jokers. So he's probably just going to go to because the Joker that's being there, that is an original Joker. He probably just going to take the tattoos off, and probably show the Joker before he got the tattoos on.
Because Suicide Squad is after Justice League, right? Or is it before?
It's before it. It's coming into it. So whatever we're getting, whatever it is that we're getting, we might going to get a Joker before he gets, before he gets the tattoos. You got to remember, this Joker is one of the original Jokers that is being portrayed by Jared Leto. So whatever sequence, whatever event that actually happened before he started putting the tattoos, because that's the only thing everybody tripping about this Joker. They don't know about the Joker. The only thing they tripping about is the tattoos.
The tattoos and the jewelry and the teeth.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing people tripping about. So that's probably the only thing that's going to be different. But that Joker is a main Joker. Remember when I broke down the Jokers and what they was about and the differences and the significance of each Joker? With the one Joker that he's being the actual gangster type Joker, the one that's real laid back, the one that's that Joker. That's what he is. He's more.
And if you ain't seen Prime's video about that, please check it out because he freaking killed it. Stay Go Bang, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Here you go, sir.
Huh? Oh, you fool!
My favorite moment was that the trailer is coming back and he's doing a shoot by Shot Breakdown November 17th. Gonna go crazy. Zack equals clutch guard. I never did finish the last 10 minutes of this interview. So he said the trailer is coming back.
Yeah. If you watch everything, every single point, every single bullet that's on here is a key point. Everything is absolutely on point. Everything is very informative. So this is something that is very, very good. You have to watch every single element of it. But like I said, there's a whole bunch that's on here. I got 6 out of all of it. Really, like 6 main points, but all of them is very, very good.
I got 6 main points too. Let's finish up this Jared Leto thing though. The Joker. Let's finish it up.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's made some. He's a road weary Joker. I guess that's the way of saying it.
Yeah, you only showed me stills, black and white stills, but they are so amazing.
Why she get to see everything first? Let me keep going.
Grace.
That's true.
Yeah, Grace on point. I got to give it to her now. When it comes to Snyder, because she on point. Let's finish up though.
Joker, your design, I would say, is video game level good.
Oh, that's cool.
And when people see it in the context, they're going to go nuts. And my lips are sealed as to what you showed me, but I would say that if you have the opportunity to do a spinoff, that this, from what I've seen, this would be a strong contender.
Oh, wow. That's kind of you to say. Thank you.
Who did y'all hear that?
Mhm.
Did y'all hear that?
But that's
See, Grace, I think Grace be letting on too much because she talking about a spinoff. I think if she talking like that, people gonna really be rocking with this Joker. They're gonna really be rocking with this Joker.
I mean, you gotta remember, even though she said that and the things that she's basically stating, she's basically saying as a figure of speech because of what's being shown. They got to say things to just, how should I say? I'm trying to think of the word. Put people in a different light to think elsewhere. Okay, so people don't stay on track because of what they're trying to do. You have to misdirect. That's what I'm trying to say. They're misdirecting you to think something completely different. So the only thing that they're pretty much saying is that it's just going to be a Joker that's just going to be pre-Joker, for before what actually happened to him and before all these changes to him has actually happened. So, that's the one. And what she said, comic accurate, like I said, is just a misdirect or whatever like that. I mean, video game accurate, that's just, it's the same Joker that Jared Leto was playing. He just ain't got no tattoos on him. So, it's pretty much, but it's that particular style of Joker. Jared Leto's still going to be the same Joker.
Yeah.
The same Joker, but it's just, it's just not going to be no tattoos. That's all everybody was tripping off of. I mean,
yeah.
Much set in stone. So,
Let's see. Road Gallery discussion. He said he was respecting the look Leto had, and it's farther down the road. It's no flashback. Okay, I got you. James Collins, Zach only shot 4+ minutes. That's what we about to get to. We about to get into that because everybody, all the haters out there talking about he adding on to the movie. So let's, in Zach words, tell you what he's doing to this movie. In his words.
You can find a timestamp on the side, Fader.
Yeah, I got it. Watch this.
Make it a whole new movie.
Right. I mean,
what do you say to that?
I thought, it's an interesting. I think it's valid because, on one hand, though, I will say that it's gonna, in the end, it's gonna probably be about 4 minutes or 5 minutes of additional photography.
That's all you've added.
For the entire movie. Yeah,
that's good. See,
in the 4 hours that is Justice League, maybe 4 minutes. And
when the haters heard that,
I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised it's only 4 minutes.
I'm surprised too. But when the haters heard that, they got sick.
Yeah, because 4 to 5 minutes is a lot. It's a lot when you think about it.
It is.
4 to 5 minutes is a lot when you.
But think about it though. It probably ain't 5 minutes consistent. It's 5 minutes throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Scene.
Yeah.
It's 5 minutes in total of what they've shot. That could mean just small little things here and there. I was talking today with some dudes. What's the extended edition for Dawn of the Dead, right? Because you got theatrical and the extended. It's not by much. Maybe 1 or 2 scenes or 1 or 2 little extensions.
It's like 3 scenes.
Right?
It's like 3 scenes.
Yeah. If you total that up, that may be 4 minutes, 5-6 minutes.
Yep.
But it adds a lot to the overall runtime. Adds a lot more to the story.
Yep.
And no matter what, and 30 seconds in a film or narrative story adds a lot.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, look at Lord of the Rings, man. It's like there's a lot you can do.
Man,
and this is
Steve,
4 minutes.
Quit breaking up Lord of the Rings because I'm a deep fan of that stuff, man. Every time I hear Lord of the Rings, it's like crack. I'm like, huh?
oh no. You got Hobbit and crack? There's a finer Sweden in the South Pole, yes.
Hold on, y'all hold that thought real quick. DC extended. I didn't know I got a super chat. Thank you for reminding me in the chat. Just for me forgetting, I'm going to give you the greatest scene in Dragon Ball Z history. DC Talk, thank you so much, Prime. You about to say something. I seen it in your face, bro. What was you about to drop on us?
No, what I was going to say is that the ones that's out there that's going to hate, I know everybody's going to agree. I think everybody that's basically in the chat going to agree as well. Once he said that, and he's going to break it, all these going to get broke up into, these 4 or 5 minutes or whatever. The additional scenes is that for the ones that's in the movement, we know what they are. We know what the scenes are. Because he said at Snyder Cut that he didn't shoot him. He didn't shoot him. So those little parts and pieces means a lot. For example, a lot of people probably going to think, well, how he going to put that in the movie? Well, we have to find out. The boob tube scene going into the Batcave. That's a scene. Yeah. You got the scene with Bruce going into that warehouse, finding those parademons. He just going to finish that up. What's the other scene? The Martian Manhunter scene.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
So there's little itty bitty stuff. There's a lot in 4 or 5 minutes, like Steve said. That stuff is a lot. It don't seem like a lot, but it's a lot.
Yep. We got 70 people up in here. Thank you so much. Smash that like button. Some more people can come in here because we got a dope panel here. We fist to break down this. Zach brought us some dope. Some dope information.
Bro, scene where Darkseid comes out and kills Lois, right?
Yeah, show us, bro. Show us.
I'm like,
what you got?
Like,
ooh, Steve is cold with the art.
Yeah,
like a Batman here. In comes Darkseid. They're coming face to face, and Batman still got the broken mech suit because we saw that in a picture.
Yep.
And it's like, no, man, you come after me. But what's that? Oh, Omega Beam. Boom. Lois is gone.
That's sad. That's bro. Cold.
That's sad,
I know
bro.
he was trying to show us information, but he just showed us something sick. I'm gonna need that as a poster, sir.
And also Lois's and Clark's baby boy.
Yeah.
They're going too.
There's a lot of stuff that he actually just did for the addition.
Look, I'm gonna have to move Steve up here, and I'm gonna have to get him a pawn.
Oh no,
cold with the art. Okay, Brian, what you got? Because then I'm supposed to get on to something. This blew me away. The next thing Zach about to say, I'm talking about. This blew me away, bro, and I shouldn't be surprised that Zach said it. But it blew me away, bro. Prime, say what you about to say, and then I'm gonna show y'all what
I was gonna say that people, like I say, those 4 or 5 minutes is gonna hold a lot of substance. You have to really understand on how much stuff it's gonna hold a lot of substance. Because people saying only 4 or 5 minutes, it's gonna hold a lot of substance. And before I close, before you get to the next topic, all you haters out there, okay? Now it was 5 hours that he did. Oh, he did 5 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
You heard it from the man himself. So all y'all people that's out there, just shut up. Let's keep it moving.
Now, this right here blew me away. I want y'all to peep it out. This is Zach talking. This ain't Fatal J. This ain't Retro. This ain't Prime. This ain't Film Guy talking. This is Zack Snyder himself, his own words. The King talking. So let's get to it.
Toby Emmerich called me to say, "Hey, is this the thing you'd be interested in doing?" And it was shocking, frankly. I wasn't ready, but I thought about.
What did he call you about? About
just to say, like, is this a thing that you'd be interested in? Like,
doing Batman v Superman,
finishing
for the Snyder Cut. So you're talking about that. So Toby's the one who called you about it.
Yeah, he was the one that called me originally. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
And so I just think that. And then, in thinking about it, one of the big things that it got me to say, all right, this is a huge job. It's crazy. But it was that commitment I had made to those actors about, like, let's finish this. Let me put it back. Let me honor what we talked about creating, because I just, famously, I've never seen the theatrical cut of Justice League, but
did y'all hear that last part? What he said?
Yeah.
Why would it? It's not his movie.
He never saw it. He never saw it, bro.
He been saying that.
Yeah.
See, that's the first time me hearing that though. I never did know he never saw it.
Wait, hold on. Like, how is it that Zach has told us all about it, but not you, Fatal? Like,
Bro,
out of all people,
I guess I was asleep or something. I don't know, man. But
because he's setting up your Fatal hotline. It's like, hello, I need to
but I mean,
back
I
at
look at
MS.
bro. I look at it like this: if he never seen it, he didn't want to see it.
He's not gonna see it
That's what I'm saying.
because he said he said it himself on an interview is that he's not gonna see that pile of shit. He's not gonna see it.
Yeah.
He's not gonna see it. So, and he also said is that people asking him, "Are you gonna use anything from Justice League?" He was like, he will blow it up, he'll burn it before he used anything that Josh Whedon put in his.
Now
film.
I remember he said that. Now this is what I'm wondering, though, Brian. He got beef with Josh Whedon?
No, it's just a simple fact about integrity. You have to remember, people, is that the studio and the people that sabotaged his film are the ones that's held for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Josh Whedon is just guilty by association. Well, Garrett, whatever it is, because he was the director he brought on, and the way that Warner Brothers put it out there saying that Zack Snyder was the one that brought him in. Zack Snyder didn't bring Josh Whedon in. Zack said that himself. He didn't bring Josh Whedon in. He respected him as being a director. But for him to come into this project, again, like I said, he's guilty by association because Josh Whedon was all in with the executives, the former ones anyway, and John Berg and Jeff Johns. So all the reshoots and the rewriting and the stuff that they did, that's what they did to his baby. So go ahead, Steve. I know you have something you want to say.
Okay, I just to piggyback what Prime said, because what he said is gospel. Here's the thing: when I have my original movie, why do I want to use stuff that was already reshot?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Usually what happens is that the original movie comes out and then you see the remake or the reboot, whatever, what have you after. Here is the fact where you have the original movie fully intact, fully done, but you see the remake. It's like, what? We saw the remake before the actual film? Makes no sense. But I have Zach has the actual film. So why am I going to use as if the new stuff what they reshot is any good? How is that? I got 5 hours, 5 hours of epic.
And then
5 hours.
I know that hurt Zach because Zach is an artist. I know they hate him to see the director of Josh Whedon. They put his name on there. You notice that?
Yeah, he's on there. He's a co-director.
Yeah, man.
It don't matter though. Even though with the I put this out there because of the Gill, I don't think it's going to happen. But the simple fact is that once this comes out, I will not be surprised if Zach just don't care. He probably not because it's already done. But if it was me, I'm like, take my name off that bullshit because this is the real movie that's coming out.
From the sound of it, I think he want that. And Angry Vader, thank you so much. Man, we got almost 100 people up in this joint. Thank y'all for coming out. Angry Vader, here you go, my friend.
Bring it on.
As you wish.
Angry Vader with the $4.99 super chat. Could he be more like Dark Knight Returns Joker since Batman was influenced by it?
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be that Joker because the Joker that we have is the one that Jared Leto plays.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
He's not in the actual asylum yet where he's coming out, but
Yes,
the way
sir.
he dressed and the way that he presents himself, that's the Joker that you're going to get. Remember, no tattoos. So they're going to take the tattoos off of him.
No tattoos.
Yeah, they're going to take the tattoos off of him.
All right, bro. I got a few more points that I want to cover. Let's check out this right here. I'll let Zach do the talking. Mr. Zack Snyder, you've been killing it so far. Let's go to this point right here.
And there's no, focus groups or, this is just.
You don't have to have any focus groups?
Yeah, we don't do any of that.
Oh,
So
that's
This
fantastic.
is just straight back. So that's an amazing work. And listen, part of the reason that when we first started talking about whether this was possible, part of the reason I wanted to do it was because I made, when you enter into a project like this with actors, amazing actors, Ben and Amy and Gal, Henry, you know, Jason,
Mhm.
Ray, you and Ezra, when you enter into this kind of endeavor, it's an epic experience. And when I got them to do the movie, remember Ezra and Jason and Ray, I cast before I shot BVS. I mean, let's see, what is that?
Because you had end credit scenes with them.
Well, no, they're in the body of the movie. Remember with the
Yeah.
And like that's literally when we shot Ezra in pre-production on BVS. I think that's 2014. Am I wrong about that?
See, I always wondered that though. Now y'all gonna tell me y'all already knew that too? Because I didn't know that he had them pre-BVS.
Yeah. We knew that.
Cause see, I always wondered too. Okay, you remember that Wonder Woman when Batman was looking through the computer and he was looking at all the different Justice League members, and he looked at Wonder Woman, and you saw Chris Pine in that old picture. I was like, how did he already have that set up all the way back then when Wonder Woman wasn't even being worked on? You know what I mean?
They had the plan. They had the plan, right?
Yep.
Remember, Prime. Remember the first time I ever spoke to you, Prime. Remember when we talked about how like Zach is always 5 steps ahead, always a couple steps ahead. Everyone's in baby steps.
Hey, Eel, real quick, Eel, I'm gonna get you in. Eel, look at Instagram. I'm gonna get you in, okay?
And remember we talked about how like with Zach, like he had a plan. Just because I don't tell you what the plan is, doesn't mean there isn't a plan. I don't need to tell you everything. You just sit and wait.
Here's the thing.
Sit and wait for the plan to happen.
Here's the thing, right? So the media, they build up Kevin Feige, and they're like, "Oh, he's got a plan. He's got he planned this out for all the 22 movies, all the 30 movies. Kevin Feige's a genius. They know what they're doing." And then they attack DCEU. They don't know what they're doing. Zack Snyder doesn't understand the characters. He had this planned out. That's what kind of pisses us off, is that, you know, they never gave him a chance.
It's true. Like,
they're sick to me though that he already had the A-list stars already ready and set to go. You know what I mean?
The one that, and what he said in the interview as well, which a lot of people, hopefully the people really grasp it, is that Jason Momoa was going to be, he was going to really play Batman. It wasn't going to be Affleck at first, but then when he cast Jason Momoa, he wanted to have something completely different to bring Aquaman to the light, to make him, you know, this character that people really don't know about. That's why Jason Momoa plays that character, and the way Aquaman is portrayed now. Even though Aquaman now is $1 billion character, but the way that he wanted to present Aquaman is the way that he did it. And when he put it out there, when they I forget what he said on here. That's when he put out that Unite the Seven picture.
Yeah.
Because after he put it out, you know, he said he looked it so good being Aquaman, he couldn't help but put it out. He just put it out there. He just put it out there just to put it out there. So, you know, Zach, like Steve said, the plan was already in place, man. I mean, the pieces was already set on the chessboard. You know, it's all about putting the pieces in place. You know, that's where it was. Everything.
Prime, answer this right here. You got somebody in the chat. You see that right there?
Yeah.
What you think?
Rose Gallery. Okay, let me explain it to you. All right. He's saying there's going to be a different Joker. All right. What I explained to everyone in the Joker video is that there are 3 different types of Jokers. All right. You got the psychotic, you got the comedic one, and you have the gangster type one that leans back and thinks a lot, even though he's still psychotic. The Joker that you received in Suicide Squad is the Joker that's the gangster type that thinks a lot. That's the one. He thinks a lot. And all that Joker is all comic book elements. All of it from the comics. Every single part of it.
Prime, I didn't know that until you pointed it out, bro. I wish you put that picture up, because, bro, I'm telling you, that made me appreciate that Joker even more. Because when it come to Jared Leto, I always knew in my heart of hearts, he is a top tier actor that would have killed that Joker role if they wouldn't have spliced up all his scenes.
Exactly.
I'm talking about even on the level of Joaquin Phoenix. Jared Leto could have made that same movie and blowed it up. You know what I mean? Jared Leto is that cold.
Yes, he is.
So I think this is it seemed like a dream, bro, because Jared Leto gonna even have his redemption. We're really showing us how this Joker can really do in the DCEU.
Now, and to piggyback off of that too is to answer Rogue's question is that you have to remember when you cast a character and you put your twist on the character. Okay, now I'm going to do some research on it, but there's really no tattoos on the Joker. That is something that David Ayer brought forth to the table to enhance the character. So with him putting that on the character with the tattoos to enhance it, okay, you got to remember now Zack is going to change something completely different. That's why I said it's going to be a different Joker. It's going to be his Joker. It's going to be the same one. Maybe it's going to be the same clothes, same element, but they're going to take those tattoos off. So you have to take that into consideration. So when you have a character and you have the rights to that character, okay, the groundwork is already set. That's just like, for example, Jason Momoa is Aquaman, right?
Yeah.
Zack used it. The original Aquaman is going to be, it was for BVS and Justice League, but James Wan changed it in Aquaman because it was comic accurate. Okay, when they put him on the actual suit, because he just put that. So the suit that he's going to wear in Justice League, that's the original suit. That's Zack's version of Aquaman. Okay, the version that you got in the movie, that's James Wan's version with the suit.
Dope.
So, right? So it's totally different when you can use the same character, but the costume and certain elements can be different unless the actual originator that hired the actor and brought it forward says, you know what, go ahead and use it. But a lot of content creators or directors, they're not going to use another director's creation or a costume. They're going to do their own thing. The actor will be the same, but the costume or the make of the character is going to be different. So that's what they do in Hollywood because of rights and all that other stuff. So that's what it is. So the tattoos are going to be gone because that's a David Ayer thing.
Yeah. And you got to think too merchandise too, bro.
You're right.
You got to think merchandise. 116 people up in here. Y'all making me feel real giddy inside. I want to give a few shout outs to people in the chat. We got Ryan Kendall up in here, a big, gigantic YouTube channel. And he personally is my brother. Ryan Kendall, let me know if you want to hop in here because you've been Snyder Cut since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you always welcome. And I think my boy Strong Arm Fliss, I saw him somewhere in here. Strong Arm, you in here? But shout out to Strong Arm. We're going to continue. Yeah, I saw Strong Arm. There you go. He said, what up, Prime? We're going to continue with this breakdown. Something that people need to notice is that Ben is back. And Zack Snyder is answering these rumors. Ben is coming back, most definitely. Let's check this out right here.
So also, we know Ben Affleck was back. Did he say anything about being back in the Batsuit?
Yeah, he I think he forgot how uncomfortable it is, but that's fine. He was incredibly gracious, and again, it's funny how they just, you watch them just go, oh, it was like yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it was really fun, and
that's so cool.
Yeah.
So how
and a couple of the costumes, have been in archives for a while. So
yeah, it's been 4 years since you filmed, right?
Yeah.
Was it hard to get them?
And more, yeah. We had to they were all over the place in museums and stuff. And we had to tear them out of there. And
really?
I think one of the cowls we put on just kind of ripped in half because of the foam. So that's all cool stuff. But
that's it.
What are y'all thoughts? That's dope. What are y'all thoughts about that? About being back in the suit and they had to go through all different places to get the suit. I thought they would have made a suit. They're using the old suit. What y'all think about that? We got 125 people here. Smash that like button, please.
They're going to use all the original costumes and all the concepts. They're going to use all the original stuff. All he's basically saying is that they had to retrieve everything, and over that 4 or 5 year span or whatever, it been distributed everywhere. They just had to retrieve everything. You know, and everybody going to get back in costume, get back into character. It's just everybody remembering, how uncomfortable things was. Like you said, Ben forgot how uncomfortable the suit was. But once they put the suit on, he put the cowl on, Gal put her costume on, Henry put everything on. They go right into character. They've been doing it already, so they already know. So it's not a problem. You know, the thing that got me was the Ezra Miller, or how he did that.
Yeah.
He directed. He wasn't there. He directed from the camera.
Let's talk about that. I was right about to get that.
But that's I had to do that too. Like this past when everything went on lockdown, when everything was that, I had to do a couple of Zoom films like exactly what we're doing here. Then I have say like maybe like Prime, where you at? I do the scene, then you tell me, give you direction and such. That it's weird how it works out, because you know like it's best to be on set and the director comes to you and everything, but you just need to get adjusted to it. I think the most important thing with that is like all the crew members like on Fantastic Beasts. I want to hear what they gotta say if they're allowed to speak on it, because they're the ones shooting it. Ezra just needs to like do this and whatever. And Zach but they're the ones that do the setups, right? So in terms of like directing over Zoom, that's the world we're living in for the moment.
Right,
it's happening, right? So it's
and you know he gonna pull it off.
But you know what that does, and what Zach said that was key is that, because he said the pandemic did a lot of great things. Because for the simple fact is that now if you and this is probably what's going to start happening. I think directors are going to start doing that, because instead of them going far places, let's just say if this actor or actress is doing another shoot, okay, they will have that crew get directed. They will actually do that shoot, and they're doing all this stuff from home. So with Zach doing all this stuff from home, with the age and the technology that we have, all they got to do is film it, put it in a hard drive, send it to them. That's it. That's it.
What they did for The Hobbit, because for all Christopher Lee, because the man's 90. Man's not going to be on a plane going over to New Zealand. Okay, so what do we do? And I think Peter Jackson, he talks about it. Because like, okay, we can't have Christopher Lee fly all the way here, spend like 20 hours on a flight. And that'll mess up your entire body, especially a man his age. So what they did is that, okay, they got him at a London soundstage, and through video conference like we're doing, or something, it's the same thing. So Peter Jackson was doing this too. It's uncomfortable. I understand, like being an actor, like, okay, you tell me what to do, I have to look here. It's like, because you need interaction. Even Ian McKellen says that you need interaction, right? But that's for conversations. If you're doing something like just doing action movements and stuff like that, like even Fatal J will just say, okay, Steve, just look this way. Okay. And then you just need that. See? Okay, do this. And that's what you do. So it's a process, but once you get into that process, it works. So so in that aspect, what you're right, Prime, is that, the pandemic helped them in that, if someone is on another shoot and I need a pickup shot, okay, I don't need them to fly. If all the requirements are there, I can just set up a studio, come in, do green screen or do whatever, and voila, all
That's
done.
dope. That's dope. Y'all hold that thought real quick, because I gotta do the super chat. My boy Ryan Kennel. Thank you so much, man. You've always supported my channel. I'ma always support yours. I talked to Vegeta the other day, and this is what Vegeta had to say about you.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
And I got to introduce somebody before we get into it, man. I've been talking to my boy Ill, man, and he's dope, man. Ill, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Hey. Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
What did you see this interview today? What you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. I saw it. I mean, I know it was the second time Zach had been on there, right? But it was.
But he dropped more bombs this time, though.
Big time, yeah. It's amazing. I mean, words can't even describe that. How happy I feel that it's happening, and it's crazy how, because of the whole pandemic, that this is how they're doing interviews now, is online and through the people of YouTube, because that's where everybody's at. So I like that a lot. It's awesome. Yeah.
Man, we glad you're here. We put to break down some more stuff. Prime, you had something on your mind before I did that. What's on your mind, bro?
I lost it.
And Film Guy, you alive? You sleep? Wake up, Film Guy. Wake up, sleepyhead.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes.
We got 10 more minutes, man. Don't worry. I wanted to go on this part of the interview too. about the Zoom, because I thought that was interesting too, fellas. So let's check this out real quick.
Well, speaking of Ezra, you told me a funny story about how you got a pickup shot of him.
Yeah, I had to get a pickup shot. I had to get a pickup shot of Ezra, and when we were doing this little bit, and so the only way to do it, he's on Fantastic Beasts, and that's in London, and we weren't gonna, travel to London. Unfortunately, I would love to have done that.
Well, it's pandemic rules.
Pandemic, we weren't. Yeah, pandemic rules. And so what we did is we picked them up on a Zoom.
That's fantastic.
And the Fantastic Beast crew. I sent them these drawings. I was like, okay, this is what he has to do. This is where he is. Blah blah blah. I was just looking for a photo. But
so you zoomed him on set. So they
I was right here. I'm here, and he was on his little set. There was 3 monitors for me, so I could see the set, I could see Ezra, and I could see the camera, and I'd be okay, move that guy, do this.
So you directed it via Zoom, and then they filmed it for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
bro, that's dope, bro. That's amazing, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't gonna look whack because Zack is the king of CGI and visuals. So it's gonna be on point. But do y'all think now, doing that like Zoom, that's the new wave where you can be all across another part of the world and they film a movie like that? Zack might have pioneered something.
Not for everything, but it's not much of a pioneering thing. Like it has been going on. It's just the circumstances.
Go ahead, Film Guy. Go ahead.
Steve already explained it. He was talking about the whole New Zealand and shooting.
Well,
and, Lord of the Rings.
sometimes Fatal J mind goes blank. Okay, Film Guy. Look, you roast me a million times on your show. This is my show, okay, sir. So just sit back and enjoy your Scooby snacks and. But yeah, I heard him though. But that still blows my mind though. That blows my mind.
Even music artists are doing it today, right? Like, you go in the studio, then you get people conferencing over, and this is all Demolition Man shit. Anybody seen that?
Yeah,
they all have the conference with a video conference, Yeah, it's all Demolition Man. They predicted it.
All right, fellas, we got 7 minutes left in the show. Was there anything I skipped over? Do y'all think I skipped over something, or do y'all feel like we covered everything? What y'all think?
Did you guys talk about the additional photography? How it's just 5 minutes?
Yeah. We already touched on that. And Tuesday, November 17th. Do y'all think something is going down?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's going down because he broke it down. He said he's gonna break the actual trailer down frame by frame.
Yeah,
so you can understand. But I think he's gonna add something to it. I think he's gonna add something extra to the actual. I think he's gonna add something to it.
But this is what I'm wondering. Okay, that was the DC fandom trailer, but I felt like that wasn't the original trailer. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that was the epic trailer. That was just a fan service trailer. Do y'all think this is gonna be the official Snyder Cut trailer that's gonna be on YouTube November 17th? What y'all think?
More than likely.
Steve,
there's that big. He did mention like next year the big HBO campaign, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe so. This is probably another trailer for us, for like all who's.
So you think this is still gonna be another fan service trailer?
Yeah, because when that promotion kicks in, like, forget it. Done.
Yeah, because
I think they might announce an actual date of when it's going to air.
Yeah.
I hope that's a big surprise on Tuesday.
But do y'all think November 17th is coming back up with something different on it? Like Prime said, do y'all think it's gonna be something different? Or do y'all think we just getting a hallelujah?
No, they took that out.
Maybe we'll get
Yeah, they got all that straightened out because of the copyright. But all he's doing is he's going to break it down frame by frame to explain to everyone what's going on in the scene. That's what he's going to do, and it's a possibility that he might add some stuff to the actual to that actual trailer. Some new stuff.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we might see some Joker Jared Leto joints up in there. Or do y'all think that stuff is gonna be for 2021?
I don't think he's gonna tease any Joker stuff. I don't think he's gonna put anything Joker yet. I think they don't want to do that because they already announced it out there, so people know. So it's really no point. People know. Well, not everybody, but the people that's really, really following it really knows. But when they start really doing the main campaign, when it's time to really start pushing, when it's time to push, when it's that time, you know. The thought I was saying is that the only thing that bothered me was that he didn't say a lot more on the Army of the Dead on when they could anticipate when it can actually come out. That was our only thing, was the Army of the Dead, and I wish he would have asked that. But everything else was actually fine. I know they still working on the visual effects for Army of the Dead. Now, it's a good thing that he said that, because I really, really thought, even after they replaced the actual comedian that actually did the actual the little incident that he did. So, So
the 3 seashells, I thought they were funny. Bro, Steve, man, you cold with the art, bro. I promise you. If you put that up on eBay, bro.
Nightmare Joker, yo. They're coming in, saving Batman. Hey, we're back together
bro,
again, yo.
I promise you, if you put that up on eBay, you got 2,000 right there in your pocket.
Oh, and then we got like when Superman died and all that. Oh, who's
that's
oh,
sick.
Is that Green Lantern? That's Green Lantern? Oh, damn. Is he in
but that's Kal-El in the middle?
Yeah, that's Kal-El.
Oh, when you remember, like when God dies, right? And then who hears it across the universe?
Darkseid.
You got maybe Darkseid, maybe Apocalypse.
Steve, I remember Steve drew me, and he made this ugly mug right here look delicious and good. I knew he was cold with the art. I knew he was cold, but this right here is amazing.
Bro, your face is like Rocky Road chocolate ice cream, bro. It's like everyone wants that scoop. Speaking of scoops, who needs scoops when Zack is giving us scoops?
Zack is bringing the heat. Zack is bringing the
scoop
heat.
Game. It's done.
So Steve, we gonna go around in the line, fellas. What are y'all final thoughts about this interview and what's gonna happen in the future? What is your thoughts, Steve?
I just want to say, like, it's incredible what this movement has done, because when they said about it's been 4 years, and they got to go back and retrieve the old suits, meaning that this whole idea of the Snyder Cut, it's gone past it. But look what we did. Look what we all did, right? So November 17th. Good job, guys.
Yes, sir. And the King Goblin of all goblins. What are your final thoughts, sir?
I thought the interview was awesome. My girl Grace, she doesn't let me down. John Campea is a piece of shit. Him and his fans can stay in the little bubble, like the little bitches they are. But we're over here having a good time.
Giovanni Campea, ain't it?
Giovanni.
Prime, what you got for us?
Oh, I just say, hey, everybody just get ready for all this stuff that's about to come. Good thing you said something about Campea, because I put something to make him look stupid.
he got destroyed today.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
okay.
He said something earlier, and I put something up there for him to make him look real dumb.
Well, y'all shoot me a DM of what he said, because I love laughing at Campea. Go ahead.
No, what he said was that he said that Amber Heard wasn't in the actual movie, and I'm like,
oh yeah, okay.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He must have seen the trailer.
I didn't send him the trailer. I didn't send him the trailer. I showed him, like, dude, Amber Heard was in the movie, so I gave him the picture of him with her and Willem Dafoe in Atlanta.
Yeah. Crazy, man. And my boy, I told you I'm gonna get you on the stream. You ain't even believe me, man.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's honestly a dream. Like I would love to do it all the time. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait to watch it with all of you guys. Each episode, it'd be great if maybe when they release it in the 4 episodes, we can have time, to talk about each episode. That'd be great. That's that's what I'm looking forward to most of all, is just talking about it with everybody. That's what I love. Like what we just did right now. I love doing that. It's awesome. I mean, look at Batman versus Superman. That movie came out in 2016 and everybody still talks about it. You know, that's what it's all about for me.
Man, dope. And stay gold. Thank you so much, my friend. You really be supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna hit you with the Kamehameha, my friend.
Stay Gold. Stay Gold is having a great day. He's having the best day this week.
Stay gold, bang, with the $5 super chat. Peace and love, everyone. Now, if you excuse me, I have a PS5 and Miles Morales to attend to. Man, like that. Look, when Walmart bring back layaway, PS5 Fatal J is going to get one too. Okay? And here comes the Fatal J hotline. As soon as I go
hotline. How can I help you? Would you like to speak to Don Campia? That's a 0.
I think Jody's calling you. I think he's still pissed.
Jody, can you stop? Andy here. Can you stop? Stop it, Andy.
Here. What would you like to know? Press 1 for true. Press 2 for
and
false.
on that note, I'm gonna steal Film God's famous line. Here it goes. Film God, you gonna say it or I'm gonna say it?
You say it. Okay, I'll say it.
You will say it? Say it, man.
Right. Every time we say goodbye,
we die in a little. Dang, I messed it up. Say it again, Film God. Say it again.
Every time we say goodbye,
we die a little bit in the inside.